Hey everyone, it's Meg, and we are back for more Expanse Season 2. We are on episode 2. Last episode was a really nice kind of jumping right back into space politics and returning with our favorite characters. So Miller and Holden are still recovering from radiation poisoning. I don't know how long that's going to last, but they got severely radiated. Not Miller. Holden and Naomi got together. They did the deed. They did the dirty. It was pretty flirty. It was cool. I'm happy for them, but a little worried about Amos. There was a fight between Miller and Amos, but it ended with them kind of sharing some laughs and stories around a fake lasagna. So I think they might be good on that front. I think they might be okay, but certainly setting it up for drama later. Christian is doing her Christian thing. She now has like a security. I think he agreed to it because there are like attacks on her because she's the face of Earth, basically. But she's working it out and she's going hard and doing her schemes, but also maintaining composure. And she's awesome. And then we also met like a Mars crew of young people. And I think that the main girl's name was Bonnie, I think. But she has this dream to see Mars green. And she's getting caught in those politics and realizing just how deep they go and how far away that dream of hers is. But we met her last time and I think she's awesome. So that's about it. Let's go ahead and watch. I'm so excited. Thank you for being here.
They weren't firing on the hill. They intended to miss. A first shot across the bow.
Thank heaven Captain Yevgeny has a cool head, or we'd be already glassing each other's cities.
He goes, listen to her.
Send hell to take out the Scirocco now.
If we go this way, we're going to be watching each other's ships fall from the sky.
Sir, if I may.
Did she send that to
radar
me?
station on Deimos. Casualties will be light.
You want us to attack a Martian moon? It's a declaration of war.
It's a warning. It shows that we're willing to strike at the heart of their territory.
Degrade the commander.
This reminds me of America.
I will not support this escalation.
Are you saying you won't carry out a lawfully given order?
I step down as fleet commander.
Oh, shoot. Did she anticipate this? I honestly just looked to Christian. She had a little smirk, but they connected last time. He knew, like he appreciated what she was doing. So maybe they kind of orchestrated this. I'm probably getting ahead of myself. Just gotta watch. I hope that everything will be okay, but he was definitely a level ahead on that team, you know. That was like very similar to the first scene in the first episode of season 1.
They ditched the gas freighter disguise. Be interesting to hear
Fred
why.
looking good. Miller looks better and better every episode. I don't know. I just feel like he's settling into himself. It's the glow up, you know.
God, I hate space.
Why the rock I sent you to exploded into a nuclear fireball.
There are 3 different postures. That is so amazing.
Maybe it's the story of where the hell you've been since then without one goddamn word of communication back to me.
We were on Eros.
Oh.
We barely got out alive.
Oh, okay.
And the only reason we're here now is to see if you want to do something about it.
We're wasting our time here. Let's get out of here. This guy's no soldier. He's too busy counting bolts.
Who the hell is this asshole?
I'm the asshole who found your operative. Her name was Juliet Andromeda Mao. In case you're interested, she died alone on Eros, waiting for you OPA chair jockeys to come help her.
What happened on that station?
It wasn't a biohazard emergency. Someone was testing a weapon.
Julie uncovered a plan to unleash this thing on Eros. She tried to stop it. She got infected.
An alien life form?
According to the gym monk who discovered
He doesn't know. I believe him. I believe Fred.
it's an abandoned communications relay.
At least some of the people responsible for Eros are going to be there. We have to take that station. First thing we have to get past is this.
That's a stealth ship, like the ones they used to kill the Downinger.
We have a gunship of our own.
Slugging it out with a stealth is not gonna get it done. Do you have any idea of the resistance inside?
No, we don't. That's why we're talking to you. You're the military genius.
Well, I don't do that kind of thing anymore.
Oh, yep. Redemption arc, kinda.
Julie died for the belt. She believed everything you guys say you're fighting for. Don't waste it.
In acting school, we used to learn like how to incorporate elements into our physique to make a character. I feel like Miller's fire, Naomi's earth. She's very grounded until she attacks like a boulder. And Holden is air. He's very loose and limber, or water. Let me know what you think. But it's just very interesting details like that.
You know the only reason they infected Eros.
They're drinking again. This is like the season 1.
No one gives a shit
Are you
about.
trying to make yourself feel bad about this?
Look, I'm for killing whoever needs killing, but it's not gonna make you feel better. We should have saved more. We saved us. Crew comes first. If we would have back for strays, we'd end up dead like them.
Should have at least tried. You can talk all day long.
Wow, the music.
It all boils down to an excuse, and that excuse ain't worth a good goddamn when the world is burning down around you. I mean, doing nothing is just as bad as doing the wrong thing. Being a bystander. I mean, what kind of people are we that we only help?
What? He just left.
Uncle Pan said he'd buy me drinks if I sit here and listen to you.
I love their conversations.
Maybe the MCRN does mail order for their stolen ships.
14mm.
Sorry. I'm scared shitless. Feeling guilty as hell.
Please, God, stop trying to take credit for every damn thing that's wrong in the universe.
I'm talking about all of
Oh.
you. You never wanted to be on the same team as Fred Johnson or be tangled up with the OPA again.
Again.
I ran with some bad people once.
Yes, Naomi Lawler.
I got involved in some things, and innocent people died.
Oh, that's not what I thought.
I said never again.
Damn. I thought it was like childhood trauma, but that's intense.
Are you scared?
I'm angry.
Love that. Are you scared? I'm angry.
Do you think the others have a sense about what's going on with us? I mean, Amos in particular?
This is an important conversation.
Yeah, I was never clear about how you two, you know.
It's like a brother. We look out for each other.
You sure he's clear on that?
Yeah.
Sure? You threatened to kill him.
Just the one time.
Let's try to behave. If we can't behave, we'll tread lightly.
She seems lighter. Her energy's lighter. She's happy. I love it.
Go on, Koyo. Keep licking the otter's hand. Maybe he toss you a few more scrap from his table.
It's not lost on me that Black Sky resents my position here.
Oh.
But trust me,
There's OPA. And there's OPA.
Okay.
You're just an Earther playing belter.
We just had a UN drone on Earth. Came this close to wasting that whoopo of Avasarala.
You are preying on their emotions,
how did you
dude.
suppose that's gonna play out?
Right.
You're the one who don't belong here.
He does, though.
Maybe
He's.
it's
I
time.
feel like he's a level head.
belter.
No.
Took what should be ours.
That's not. Ugh.
Maybe now. It's our time.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bye bye.
Oh my god.
What happened in Eros? It wasn't a plague. It was a genocide on Belters. Done by those who think we're weak. Divided. 1,000 different tribes scattered across the belt. Who could never unite and fight back. Well, we're going after those who kill Eros. Tell that to your factions. I need 50 good fighters. Send your best.
Oh my god, I know he just bashed his head in, but I love him. I know he just bashed that guy's head in, but I really like maybe it's because I'm like, I love Kratos from God of War, and it's that similar thing of like being a really good commander who's trying to be better, but that if he needs to, that violence comes out. Not saying it's right, but it comes out.
Don't beat yourself up. That's your best run yet.
Oh.
It's that goddamn railgun.
Alex is playing alone right now. If you get a full crew, it'll be different.
See, he's going the flow. Sorry about my dogs.
So I hope you understand
Dinner
if
time.
I ask you to sit this one out.
Oh.
Going down on the assault team.
Oh!
Have you seen the breaching pod? It's a beer can taped to a rocket.
This is what I'm scared about. He doesn't have much to live for. He wants to be with Julie.
Oh, I ain't sitting this one out.
Right then.
Of course, it's not that simple. I think it's noble in a way, and I think he will be helpful, but...
We'll be waiting for you when you get back.
Yeah, he's trying to remind him that he has some stuff to live for. He's raging. Beautiful. Okay, did you orchestrate this?
You're not as invisible as you think you
I'm
are.
not in a covert up.
She's like, I want to be noticed.
Transfer went through this afternoon.
Oh!
The Amos was the smallest move the Secretary General could
Oh my God, I knew it.
body count. Anyone with half a brain knew we were not going to leave that room without an escalation. Sit.
Is that an order?
If that'll make you sit your ass down, yes.
There is not anyone in this world that would not sit down if she told you to sit.
Lagavulin,
Lagavulin.
why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you want?
She's such a politician. Oh my God.
You, Madame Undersecretary, may be the worst person I have ever met.
Feel good getting that out of your system?
So they didn't orchestrate it. She
That
did.
was the
Someone's
plan,
staring at them behind.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
It did. Now, why don't you grow up here and tell me why you're here?
Tell me about Fred Johnson.
Oh.
You don't understand shit about Fred Johnson.
Enlighten me.
Oh, then you want the real story?
Yes, I would.
I got this from someone who was there, someone I trust. Your predecessors in the previous administration buried it. The Belters who seized control of Anderson Station were trying to negotiate for days. UNN Command was jamming their comms. Colonel Johnson wasn't told that they'd surrendered. If he knew, he would have never called that strike in.
Why wasn't he told?
Because the powers that be wanted to send a message to the Belt.
Because they're very corrupt.
Defy us, we wipe you out.
Yeah.
Message sent. He was a hero to Earth and despised everywhere else, all based on a lie.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that he's an honorable man who held on to his soul, and that is a tough thing to do in this line of work. Not bad.
Yep. I knew he was watching. I knew. What did I say? Oh, it's her security. Okay, great. I didn't recognize him.
I want to talk to Fred Johnson.
Oh, this is gonna be the duo of the century.
Treason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
She's holding on to her soul. She is. She's just not afraid to get dirty and play by their rules. You know, like her saying, you know, that military base, the moon, is going to be the best course of action because it minimizes the casualties and stuff. Most people couldn't make that gray decision. Most people can only do black and white. But if it really does minimize the casualties in the long run, can we blame her? I don't know. She's playing for the long run for sure. Like she's thinking way ahead, and I admire her for it.
Your team ready? It's getting to be that time.
Oh, this is gonna be intense. Pink. You got this, Alex. Now go get that W, PogChamp. Esports.
It's in the game.
Coffee, yes. Oh, that's so cool. I need that cup.
Just stay loose. Focus on your job.
Stay loose.
You know what we gotta do.
Lids on and button up.
Copy that.
Oh, this is beautiful shots.
What's the go signal? You know, for the assault.
That will explode and turn into a door.
Oh.
Good hunting.
10-day one
Stay away from the aqua.
You look scared.
Star Helix, what you doing here? You lose a bet.
Okay, Naomi.
He's going with them though. That's precious. I hope none of them die.
Everybody here is a volunteer.
That was the old trick. Get them to believe that it was their own idea.
Mm-hmm.
We are a go.
Pissed him off.
Alex, make us look like something that got dropped. You got it, Haas.
You got it, Haas.
Home. Did your Navy teach you to stow your gear before we went into maneuvers?
Hey, when did you soldier up?
Is this that
Last
guy?
time I saw you, you were stealing sewer water from the Greeks.
Yes.
Wouldn't have if I knew they were paying an Arthur script.
Was he the one that was ejected by his uncle?
You look like you see your own ghost.
I just hate space.
My Uncle Mateo had this rock hopper. He take me along sometimes.
Yeah, my Uncle
My
Mateo.
uncle was a hero. He put me out the airlock first because he had love for me.
Okay, it is him.
Stick next to me, okay? I'll look out for you when we land.
Oh.
Boy, Pump, I keep an eye on you, old man.
Please don't die. I was so worried about him when he got ejected. And now he's here.
Heat her up!
I'm scared. Purple, blue.
Where's that stealth ship? It's supposed to be here.
Uh-oh.
We got a bogey on the far side of the ring.
Space battle. Oh. Oh. Oh my God.
The holes have been breached, but the core reactor's okay.
Oh,
We're okay.
Music!
oh crap, we're down a thruster.
We've lost the feed line to number 16.
I don't understand. Most of this is gibberish to me, but I'm like...
I'm going.
Oh, it's interesting. It's really like there are two captains, right? I don't know. That's my FedEx when I put on one day delivery for my package. Oh my God, what were you thinking, Miller?
Amos, hurry. We don't have much time.
It's gotta be so hard to hurry when you're like moving slow. You can't move fast. Oh my gosh.
Clear the station to fire the PDT. Do it! Roger!
I can't with the lights. It's so cool. Oh!
What the hell was that? Sorry, partner. That was us getting our ass kicked.
Oh my God, Amos.
Hartford, now!
We do that and Amos is dead.
No way. Right? Right? No way? I have anxiety.
Done!
Amos, we're about to do a hygiene maneuver.
Get your ass back in here. I'm so amazed at people who can think through these space battles, the logistics of it, because we don't know about this. We don't know how this would work. It takes a very intense imagination, and I have a lot of appreciation for it. Oh my God.
Surprise, asshole!
Yeah, you take that W.
Work, Alex. Well done.
Okay, here we go. Your turn now. Oh my God, this is so cool. I can't wait for Caleb to edit this. He's gonna love it. Green now. Uh-oh.
Oi, bumper. Look like nobody home, maybe. Hold your fire!
Oh wow, I think this would have failed without Miller there. Is he okay? No way. Oh, okay.
You okay?
He's okay.
There's a Joe around.
Oh!
Invincible me!
Yeah! Oh my gosh.
Like prison guards.
What?
What's the plan, boss man?
Boss man! Unofficial boss man.
Everybody stay sharp and watch the doors and corners. Doors and corners where they get you.
Oh my God, my heart. Miller. Miller. So
Alex,
useful.
which pod was Miller on? I'm on it.
Oh.
Miller was on the other pod.
Yeah.
We win?
So interesting. We have this green and almost yellow, but then up there in the ships we have purple and pink.
All right, everybody
and...
on the floor. Show me some hands.
Oh no, what is this? What is this?
Now!
VR? Oh my God. Stop. I'm scared. Be careful, be careful, be careful. So like crypto, but people doing the work? Like using their brain power? Ah! Oh my god, but they kind of had to. They were being crazy. But they need to know what's going on. Yeah.
Nothing happens to this guy. Get him out of here. I need these scientists alive, guys.
I know you were just protecting yourself. Okay. It's okay. Your people are okay. What is happening? Now this is some creepy sci-fi. What the fuck? No. That looks like genetics. No.
Now's the time for all good men to come to the aid of their species.
Have we met?
Is that what's his face's uncle? I could be making that up.
We know what you were doing on Eros.
Nobody knows what we're doing on Eros.
Was he the scientist?
You infected a station full of
They're
belters.
infected to save us all.
Oh. Wait,
You're gonna have
what?
to be a hell of a lot more specific than that.
An organism that can repurpose other life forms and use them to evolve.
Into what?
That's what we're trying to find out. In a controlled, isolated environment that can be sterilized if it gets out of hand.
You could have fed it a vat of bacteria.
Yeah, you don't have their
not
consent.
interested.
Oh god, this is too accurate.
We're not alone in the universe. And our ticket out of the limitations that bind us to these pathetic little bubbles of rock and air. We become our own gods.
Oh, there it is. Some people are just trying to get some water.
And that's why you were willing to start a war?
And kill those people.
Have you heard of Genghis Khan? He built one of the greatest empires in human history.
Bro.
Killed or displaced a quarter of the entire population on Earth during his conquests. Today, that's the equivalent of 10 billion people. Eros is hardly a rounding error by comparison.
Oh, ew.
The protomolecule wasn't sent here by accident. Earth was its target.
Oh, still.
Without this work, humanity will be left unarmed, ignorant, vulnerable.
Give me your
To
proof.
an enemy who has already fired the first shot.
Give me your proof of that there's an enemy.
We're gonna need complete access to the data.
Done.
Who? You were gonna get all the names. You were gonna get so much information, dude. Oh my god! I get it, because it's like the way he was talking also made me want to strangle him. But oh my god, Miller. I'm like, one hand, I'm so proud of him for the work that he was doing in the leadership role he was, coming into, and how people were looking up to him and following his orders, and he was trying to minimize casualties. But like, how do you go from trying to minimize casualties of the scientists and stuff, and you need the scientists alive because you need that information, and then you get the guy who has all this information and you just shoot him? I have a lot of questions. I've never seen Miller be that impulsive and act emotionally, so maybe there's something that we don't know that he knows, because I haven't even seen Amos really act like that. I don't think I've seen him kill someone that carried valuable information that could save lives in the long run. Like, why couldn't you have just killed him afterwards? But I think I just have to watch the next one and then I'll get back to you, because there could be something that I missed. He could be lying, he could be planted, and Miller could know that he's lying because of something that he saw or said, because Miller knows a lot. He was like in Julie's head, and Julie was the other person that knew so much. And even if not, Julie's dead. Like, that hope for him is dead, because Julie represents hope and life and all of that. So she's dead, and I bet, it's got to make him feel so awful to hear stuff like Genghis Khan and we get to be gods. No, people, we just want water. Like, look at what the conditions Belters are living in. Like, why are you thinking of becoming a god? And there's so many people who don't have water, you know? But ain't that so accurate to today? Ain't that so accurate to our government and the viruses that come out of our government controlled spaces, because they're trying to get ahead of it, you know? They're trying to get ahead of any virus, so they make the vaccine, but then the virus gets out and it's like, oh no, how did this happen? It's like, you were messing with that. Like The Stand. Yeah, just that tale as old as time of scientists messing with things. And evil scientists specifically, because obviously most scientists, they're good. They're very good. Science is awesome. But it's that experimentation, trying to make humanity like gods, and that rant, like, Miller, I get it, you know? I'm frustrated with you, but I get it. And he definitely saved all those people up until that point. I just wonder what's really going on with him. What are his intentions? He seems like a loose cannon more than anyone, even more than Fred Johnson. I feel like I'm understanding Fred Johnson more than Miller, but it's what makes me interested in his character and intrigued by him. So I'm so excited. That space battle was so cool. How do you top that? I feel like that was a top tier level space battle. And it was episode 2 of season 2. How do you top that? That's my question. It was so good. It was so exciting. I've never been interested in sci-fi, really. I haven't watched Star Wars. I didn't know how cool and exciting and even colorful it could be until this show. Also Mass Effect. Mass Effect is what propelled this. But there's something so exciting. And it was in those little cubes, like just very limited space, very limited movement, but they managed to make it so exciting with the cinematography, acting, voice acting, the different like components of the battle, the people on the ground, and then the people who are flying. You know what I mean? It's just so cool. I've never been one for action, but this makes me like almost anxious because I'm just so excited and nervous for them. And then I guess the last thing is, what else can I really say about Christian? I feel like I said what I have to say about her, which is she plays the game, she plays chess. Most people don't get it, because the older I get, I guess the more I realize that there are certain people that do, it's like shades of gray. And everyone in this show is shades of gray, but there's especially a tendency for humans in our society to make it black and white, and all politicians are bad, and any type of politics is bad. If one person makes one lie, they're a liar, like that kind of generalization and intensity. And the older I get, the more I realize there's so much nuance, and I can't believe that they wrote a character like Christian, because arguably to others, she might appear more on like the dark side, but I feel like she's gonna save lives ultimately. And can we really blame her? Because she's willing to do things that a lot of us aren't. Does that make her weaker or braver than us? To me, it makes her braver, because I'd rather throw my hands up. The idea of, running in politics scares the bejesus out of me. I wouldn't want that. People are like, don't you want to be the president of the United States? No, I don't. Because the idea that I would have to make mistakes, and like there would be lives that were on me, lives lost that were on me, because you have to. No one's perfect. You can't be perfect. You can't be a perfect leader. She's very self-aware, and she's honest about casualties and imperfections, and the fact that she's got to do what she's got to do. And she'll do treason. She'll kind of lose friends, and it's not even for her own self-gain. Like, her ultimate thing is she wants people to be okay. Like, her ultimate intentions are good. If we were playing her character in a TTRPG, it's like almost like chaotic good, because you have the treason in there and stuff. But ultimately, her intention, she wants people to be okay. She wants as many lives to be bettered, and she just wants people to live, and she's not tied. She's not a super patriotic or like tied to Earth. She cares about people. I'm so excited to see her dynamic with Fred Johnson. And the more I like Fred Johnson, the more I see Fred Johnson's, the more I see Red Johnson, the more I like him. He reminds me of Kratos, where he like doesn't take that shit. And I also like, I can't stand when people use those emotions of people who are struggling to start a riot and incite violence and steer them a certain way, because it is a trick. And I understand him getting angry about that. Probably wouldn't have bashed someone's head in, but I like his character. Everything's just exaggerated, you know, in this. And I love Kratos. So any person with a heart of gold who has this kind of violent and tricky past, and he was used as a tool too. So that's probably why it made him so mad, because they used him. They did not tell him that, why was I going to say Amsterdam? Anderson Station was, they surrendered and they were trying to make all these negotiations. So he knows what that feels like to be manipulated and used as a weapon. And so I get it. Anyways, yeah, I think the characters I'm most interested in right now, I loved Holden in the first season. He really got to shine, and Miller. But now we're seeing these other characters shine as well. Just super interested in Fred Johnson. And then now that kid's back. It's cute. I'm excited. I hope he makes more appearances. But yeah, that's about it. I'm so thankful for you all. Thank you so much to my patrons, especially my tier 4 patrons who produced this video. Light Yagami and John G. Robinson. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to all my other patrons who go above and beyond to support me and watch the series with me. You are the best. Okay? Thank you. And thank you to everyone who followed me to season 2, despite the end of Twitch watch parties and all of that. This has been really fun so far, and can I just say you're the best? You're the best. You're the best. So thank you. I hope y'all can get some rest, take care of yourselves. Like if you liked this, subscribe if you want to see more